Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Drive Along. This is like the fourth or fifth drive along I've attempted to do, and I think this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Insta360 One. I find that one to be the best for drive alongs. I've tried using the Insta360 One X. It is just not working. It is not working. Oh goodness. So I got in the back of the truck my Rad Rover with the 20-inch wheels. I'm headed to the hill. Yes, the hill that we all know. And let me see. There we go. I'm headed to the hill to do a hill test on the 20-inch wheels. I'm actually kind of very curious to see how it would perform. So I'm attempting to make this video doing that, and I recently got my Insta360 One X, my Insta360 One X, and so I've been using it. And when it comes to drive-alongs, it's not very helpful, especially on bright days. If you're outside or you're inside, the video quality is pretty good. But when you're in a car and you have the sun overhead, the inside of the car, you can see the outside of the car is horribly lit, overexposed. I mean, it's just white. At least with the Insta360 One, which this is the Insta360 One right here. You can kind of see a little bit of everything. You can see outside, you can see inside. It may be darker in some areas, underexposed, but overall you get to see pretty much most of everything. And that works a lot better, okay? And now that's the first thing. The second thing, okay, is the microphone. Okay, the microphone. So that is the second thing. The Insta360 One X microphone, really bad. The bit rate is even lower than the Insta360 One, this camera right here. So what I've decided to do is for drive-alongs is continue to use the Insta360 One. I still have the Insta360 One X. I think the quality of the video, is very good. I have to admit that. So I don't know how I'm going to incorporate the Insta360 One X. At this moment in time, I'm probably gonna keep it. I got it for free, okay, because I use my credit card points to get it. All these cars pass me up just so they could be waiting at the stoplight. So when it comes to drive along, I'm probably still going to use the Insta360 One. The microphone is not that great, but it's way better. It's way better than the Insta360 One X. The quality, actually, the bit rate's higher, and so the quality is a little bit higher. And so, and I've been driving around for like 2 to 3 days, testing out the Insta360 One as a drive along. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. And plus, the third thing is you get a little red dot when the sun is, like with this camera, the lenses are small, so even if you have the sun hitting it, there you see a little clear, almost clear dot. It's bearable. With the Insta360 One X, the lenses are so big. When the sun hits it, you see a red dot, a red flare, and it could happen anytime, any moment. And so there's some drawbacks with the Insta360 One X. The quality is a lot better, but you know, the sound and then the lens flare, the little red dot, man, it's annoying. It's almost easier to work with the Insta360 One X, or I'm sorry, it's a lot easier to work with this camera, the Insta360 One, because it's just doesn't have those issues, you know. The only issue I have is the quality. So what I've kind of done now is unless I'm riding my bike, I'm pretty much doing everything in 30 frames per second at 4K spherically, which still produces a 1080p by 1920 or 1920 by 1080p. So anyways, but the quality is not there. I could see the graininess a little bit, but when you watch it on your smartphone and maybe on your computer, but then again, it's a drive along, so I'm not expecting high quality, but at the same time, I don't want, you know, I want you to see what's in front of me. I don't want it to be blown out white, and you can still see what's inside the car. So using the Insta360 One, it works much better than anything else. So that's what I'm doing. So I got in the back of the truck bed, I got my bicycle here. I got the wheel choke, and I have it tied down. So I'm pretty happy with it. And so it's a nice day. It was cold in the morning. It's nice and warm. By midweek, it'll get cold again. And it might even rain tomorrow, but it'll be slightly warm. It won't be a cold rain, it'll be a warm rain. So that's why I'm kind of doing this. And my gosh, I've done like so far 10 drive along videos. All of them have gone horribly wrong or horribly bad using the Insta360 One X. So I've just decided Insta360 One, the pill-shaped 360 camera, is much better for drive-alongs. I haven't tested out on the bike yet, the Insta360 One X, the One X. I have not tried the bike. I'm going to right now. I might use it for this little test, this hill test I'm doing. Again, I'm using the 20-inch wheels. I had a puncture on the Rad Rover, and plus the rear tire, it's balding, and well, I think it's just time for me to change it, so I'm going to change it. And so I figured I might as well have some fun, put 20-inch tires onto the Rad Rover, take it up the hill, and see if it gives it more torque. So that's what I'm doing right now, and that's what I'm going to make a video about. At the same time, I ordered an Insta360 One X, and man, I'm struggling with it. So anyways, I'm almost to the hill. Hopefully no one's there and I can make a video in peace. I was gonna go this morning, but I had to drive to get the antifreeze for this truck because it has a radiator leak, and all summer long I just been putting water in it. And now winter's coming, I gotta put antifreeze in it and not drive it as much. There we go, we're almost there. So this is just for fun, not scientific, and it's not very practical because the bottom bracket's so low. You know, the design from the Rad Mini and the Rad Rover are different. The bottom bracket is much lower on the Rad Rover than it is on the Rad Mini, so I wouldn't recommend this. You're going to strike your pedal on the ground all the time. But I'm not going to pedal. This is just a throttle test only. So I'm just going to have fun. Oh, somebody else out here on their bicycle. Or there were. Anyways. I'm here for a totally different reason. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. It's neither here nor there. Okay. All right. light post behind me. I didn't even see that. Goodness. Okay. All right. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. I hope you all watch the Red Rover 20-inch wheel test. All right. Bye.